My name is Hein Kutzer. I'm currently heading up OEM and R&D activities at AutoX at their plant in Port Elizabeth. Our relationship with Fry's Metals have spanned many decades, long before my time. Essentially, they are the manufacturer and supplier of our lead alloys that we use in the batteries. So they produce the lead ingots that we use as part of our production process. Our R&D activities are, as I've said, driven by demands worldwide in auto car makers, essentially, the OEMs, also some of the local OEM manufacturers. The current buzzwords out there is EFB, EFB+, EFB++, EFB standing for Enhanced Flooded Battery Technology, focusing essentially on cyclability of the battery and also charge acceptance of the battery. So those are two big R&D focus areas at the moment. And the Supersoft-hycycle alloy that has been developed by RSR and, like I've mentioned, produced and supplied to us through Fry's Metals have enabled us to meet those drivers coming from industry. The implementation of the Supersoft-hycycle alloy, we've been implementing that in all our commercial products for some time now. Parallel to that, we've been doing some extensive testing on this new alloy, and what we found is that huge improvements in the cyclability of the battery. We're currently doing testing at what we refer to as a 17.5% depth of discharge cycling test, and where we previously with the standard alloy achieved in the region of 800 to 900 cycles. We're currently achieving in excess of 1200 cycles, and in certain cases up to 1600 cycles. So from those numbers you can see a vast increase in the cyclic performance of the battery.
Hi, this is Jagannathan Punjab Keza. I'm a principal engineer. I'm working for AutoX. After analyzing the African condition, we made a two change on our product. The first change was we made alloy change. The alloy we changed to 009 alloy, which was extremely corrosion resistant alloy. After using that alloy, our field grid corrosion issue was completely eradicated from our system. Then the second change, we changed our pure lead. Previously, we were using 99.99 pure lead. After we had a collaboration with the RSR and Fry's Metal, we changed our 99.99 pure lead to Supersoft-hycycle lead. In the Supersoft-hycycle lead, we add some micro-alloying elements that improves the life cycle of the batteries. So we got almost 1300-1400 cycles by using Supersoft-hycycle lead, which is a world-class performance.
I am John McInnes, the Engineering Manager at AutoX. Welcome to our world-class factory. At our world-class factory, we use Supersoft-hycycle lead. This goes through our Barton mills and then goes up to our silos where the oxide is kept. From the silos, we go to our Oxmaster mixers where we add the ingredients to the oxide. Inside the mixers, what basically takes place is that the paste is then formed, goes down through the chute and onto our plates where it gets impregnated into the plates. From that part, it has to go and get dried and cured. We then go down to what we call our Munstermann oven, which is high-tech from Germany, and our plates are then dried and cured within 8 hours. After we have finished that process, we move on to the BM assembly line. We have got two lines that we run big and small batteries through. At the BM lines over there, we take all the components and fit it into the battery box. Obviously, there is international quality standards that are required to be met. We meet them stringently and we ensure that we make a very good assembled battery. After we finish making the assembled battery, we then go to the charging Invertech, which is the German equipment that we have got, high technology, and we actually charge the battery in 8 hours compared to old technology of up to 36 hours. Once the battery has been formed, it goes down to our final inspection line, where we also have a world first, where we have what we call an impedance testing machine. The impedance testing machine checks the battery. Alright, from that point we go to what we call a HRD, it's high rupturing discharge battery, and from after that test it gets labelled. Once the battery is labelled, it's then ready for you, the customer, and we are very proud as a team to say that we produce a high quality, world-class battery.